Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another class of yoga with Carlton. In your class today, if you have a roll, that would be useful. If you don't have a roll, a block might also be useful. You can maybe make a roll for yourself by folding, if you have a big towel, and just fold it so that you'll be placing it between your thighs as we go through the class today. So sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Sitting up tall, aligning the back of your skull with your sacrum. Let your arms rest onto your thighs. And then feel as you're lifting your belly, your diaphragm lifting chest. Make sure that the area that you're practicing is clear, so there's nothing that's likely to cause any damage to yourself. If you have any injuries, be mindful of those injuries, so that if you move into a pose and you're feeling a high level of discomfort or pain, then ease back from that. There's always adaptations that can be made. So try to keep this next 60 minutes entirely for yourself. Close your eyes and bring yourself into this moment, into a moment that allows you just to be. Feel as if you've stepped into your own yogic sanctuary. You're stepping into a safe space. And in this space, no judgments are made. And if you must make judgments, then be kind to yourself. The poses we are working with today are targeting your hips. So it's just building on some of the poses that we've done in the last class. So right now, connect with your breath. Feeling the breath, your inhale, the breath as it enters your body. And the breath as it leaves. Pranayama today is in shoelace pose. Shoelace, bring your left foot on top of your right thigh. You're reaching out with your heels, toes are flexed back towards your shins. If that's a difficult reach for you, then your left foot is onto your right calf, or place your left foot onto the floor, or stay in cross leg seated. From here, bring your hands by your hips. Pranayama is inhale through your nose for 10, hold the breath for 10. When you exhale, you bring your hands forward and exhale through the mouth, pulling your belly back into Uddiyana. So 2 rounds, 1 on each side. Hands by hips, chest lifts, feet active. Inhale through nose for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Bring your hands forward of your shins and exhale, exhale completely. Pull belly in. Your belly, pull it all the way back towards your spine. Spread your ribs, spread diaphragm, and keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. And release, push floor away, breathe in, come up and change. Your right foot is over your left and make the adjustments so that this feels right for you. Your hands are by your hips. Then breathe in through your nose for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Bring your hands forward and then exhale. Exhale till empty, chin tucks into chest, pull belly in, Uddiyana. So your belly pulls all the way back towards the spine. You're lifting belly, diaphragm lift chest. You're lengthening ribs away from sacrum, but your shoulders relax. And inhale, release. Straighten your legs. So your legs are reaching straight forward. Keep your right foot reaching forward and then bring your left foot over your right. Your left heel is moving towards the outside of your right hip. Bring your right arm around and hug your left thigh towards the chest. Your left hand is back by your left hip. Reach it further back if you can. Press into left sit bone as you breathe in, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Reach your right foot forward and spread the toes. As you breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. Exhale, twist to the left. Now feel this right from coccyx as you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. Keep inhaling as you lengthen mid-ribs away from lower ribs and your upper ribs away from mid-ribs. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through sternum and fill heart with breath. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the left, reach your right foot forward. And inhale, release. Seated side bend. So you're sitting on your right sit bone. You're sitting down and your left foot is tucked in so that the left heel is by the groin. The left foot presses against your thigh. If you can go further, bring your left foot back so that your left heel is by your glute. Your right foot reaches forward, spread the toes. Bring your left hand back, grab hold of your left ankle if you're taking your foot back, otherwise your fingertips are to the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm up, open side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your right hand down to the inside of your right leg. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. If you're not holding your left ankle with left hand, lift your left hand up and then reach it back. So you feel the opening through the left side of neck. Breathe in, lift your side ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe in, lift chest and feel for moving chest to chin. On exhale, both shoulders down. Breathe to lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. As you breathe out, glide your left hip back. If you can, on the next breath, slide your left arm around the back, tucking it onto right thigh, hip, or clothing. On exhale, slide your left shoulder back away from your ear. Breathe in, lift your right side ribs up away from right hip. And as you breathe out, roll your chest open towards the left as you glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Chest opener. Inhale, release your left arm and reach your left arm straight up towards the sky. Exhale, reach your left arm straight back. Breathe to the back of your heart. Feel for energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, chest is forward as you reach your left arm straight back. Arm overhead, breathe in, reach your left arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, reach your left arm over left ear. Inhale, lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you reach your left arm forward, glide your left hip back. Inhale, spread your wings, spread your lungs wide to armpits. Forward bend. On exhale, hands down either side of your right leg. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from your right thigh. And exhale, fold, bellies in. Breathe into lower back, lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, fold. One more breath, breathe to heart. And as you exhale, fold, pull belly in. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on up. Change for the other side. You're straightening your left leg. Bring your right foot over. Right foot is flat to the floor. You're moving your right heel towards your left hip. Your left hand comes over your right thigh, hugging right thigh towards the chest. Right hand, reach it back by hip, and then reach it further away from you. So you're using your hands, your right hand to support. Press into right sit bone. Inhale, lengthen away, side ribs away from hips. And as you breathe out, twist towards the right, reach your left foot forward, spread the toes. Deep breath, expand your ribs wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, lengthening your left foot forward, twist to the right. Inhale, breathe to sternum and fill your heart with breath. As you exhale, twist towards the right. Try to align your chin with your chest so you're not overstretching through your neck. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, twisting to the right. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on back to the center. Side bend, seated side bend with one leg straight. So you're straightening your left leg, your right foot is tucked in so that the right heel is by the groin, right foot presses against your left thigh. Option of bringing your right foot back so that the right heel is by your right glute. Make sure your knees are padded in this. Reach your right hand back, grab hold of your right ankle. Otherwise, your fingertips are to the floor. So if your foot is tucked in, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm up, opening side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your left hand down to inside of left leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. As you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. Exhale, relax your left shoulder. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, lift your belly away from pelvis, lift diaphragm. Exhale, soften your right shoulder away from your ear. Breathe to the right side of neck. Feel for lengthening right ear away from right shoulder. And as you breathe out, jaw relaxes, lower your chin slightly towards the left side of chest. On the next breath, as you inhale, slide your right arm around the back, tucking it onto left thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder back and down. Breathe to sternum. Exhale, squeeze your right shoulder towards your left shoulder. Chest opener. On the next breath, release your right arm. Reach your right arm straight up. Exhale, as you arc chest forward, reach your right arm straight back. Spread the fingers and feel the energy that moves through your fingertips. Breathe to back of heart. Energize heart with breath. And exhale, sending your right arm back. Arm overhead, breathe in. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, wrap your right shoulders. You reach your right arm forward over right ear. Inhale, lift your left ribs up away from left hip. Exhale, send your right arm over right ear. Breathe in, expand your wings, spread your lungs wide to armpits. Exhale, fold forward, hands down either side of your left foot. Can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Both feet are active. And breathe in, lift belly away from your left thigh. Exhale, fold, pull belly in. Deep, deep breath, lengthen out of lower back. And fold on exhale. One more breath, breathe through sternum, fill heart with breath. And fold on exhale. Inhale, release, push floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Okay. Coming into an abdominal sequence now. In this pose, you will probably need your roll. If you don't have a roll and you have a block, you can use the block instead of a roll. We'll do that. First of all, we'll do elbow to knee, and then we'll do the next pose. So lie down onto your backs. Hands clasped behind head and neck. If your back is tweaky, the soles of your feet are onto the floor. And a demonstration for your pose is your soles of your feet to the floor, your lower back presses to down. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up. You hold the breath. On exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to left knee, belly pulls in. If you can go further, lift your right foot up and reach and keep the knees bent, or if you can go further, straighten your leg. As you breathe in, you're coming back to center, right foot is down. And as you exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to your right knee, lift your left leg up and reach it forward, or keep both feet to the floor. If your back is not tweaky, lift your feet up off the floor, your knees are bent. The knees are aligned with your hips. Reach your heels away from you, flex your toes towards your shins. Coming straight into this pose. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Reach your right leg forward about 45 degrees angle. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward. Spread the toes. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Reach your left foot forward about 45 degrees angle. Spread the toes. Spread the ball of your foot. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your right leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Feel as if your inner thighs are moving towards each other. Relax right hip. Send your right thigh forward. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Shoulder blades are off the floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip, curl tailbone up, reach your left thigh forward away from hip, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down to the floor and place the soles of your feet down. Giving yourself a moment as you notice how your body feels. Okay. Your next pose is gates opener. So I'll demonstrate the pose and then you can do this. In gate opener, you're placing the roll between your thighs and your legs are reaching straight up. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You can do this with the feet onto the floor. If your back is tweaky, you can do this with your knees bent. So the demonstration for the pose is your hands are clasped behind your head and neck, your legs are reaching straight up, or any of those variations that I've just described. In this pose, you press your lower back to floor and breathe to lower back, spreading ribs to floor. You hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, you lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. You squeeze the roll, and then reaching your legs straight up, pull belly in at the end of the exhale. And then from here, inhale, place your left hand onto the roll, and straddle your legs out towards the side. As you exhale, you curl tailbone up and send your legs out. Press your left hand down onto the roll as you curl pubic bone up to the roll. Reach your right elbow up. Lengthen your legs to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head and neck. And as you exhale, lower head and shoulders down. Hold the breath, and then you'll continue. So that's where you're going with that pose. If your feet are on the floor, you're doing the same, just moving, opening the legs out towards the side, hands presses down, tailbone curls up. And if your feet are off, you're doing the same, coming into frog position instead. Okay. So if you don't have a roll, you can, or a block, you can do this, just work through, curling up, lengthening your legs out, belly pulls in, chest lifts as you reach your elbows up. Okay. So the roll is between your thighs, your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your feet are reaching up, or place your feet where it feels right for you today. Press your lower back to floor. Breathe into lower back, spreading the ribs to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the roll, and then reaching your legs up. Reach up, spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll, and then straddle your legs out towards the side. Exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll, and press your hand down onto the roll. Reach your right elbow up. Lengthen your legs out, reach out, spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head and neck, lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze the roll, stretch your legs up towards the sky, pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out towards the side. Reach out, spread the toes. Exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll and press your right hand down. Reach your left elbow up. Lengthen your legs out. Feel for unlocking hips. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head and neck. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now keep the chest lifted. Reach your elbows up. Squeeze, roll. Send your legs up. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out towards the side. Reach out, spread the toes. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Press your hands down onto the roll as you lengthen your legs out towards the side. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together. Hands behind your head and neck. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze the roll, reaching your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out towards the side. Reach out, spread the toes. As you exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll and press your right hand down. Lengthen your legs out. Reach your left elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together. Hands behind your head and neck. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Exhale, bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down to the floor. If you have the roll, use the roll for bridge with the roll. So move your heels back towards your sit bones or line up your heels with your hips. Bring your hands down and brush your heels with your fingertips and let your arms relax down by your side. The shoulders relax away from your ears. The roll is midway between your pelvic bone and your knees. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lengthen belly away from pelvis, moving chest to chin. Press your feet to floor. Exhale, tilt pelvis and lift pelvis up away from the floor. Soften chest and then breathe to side ribs. Feel your ribs as they open wide. And exhale, lifting up, squeeze the roll. Breathe to lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, push the floor away with your feet as you lift up. And breathe in, breathe to sternum, filling heart up with breath. Exhale, send thighs and knees away from you. Inhale, lengthen side ribs away from hips. Now exhale, lift. Push the floor away as you lift. Breathing into the back of your heart and energizing heart with breath. And exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, tilt pelvis lower, upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis lower, mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down to floor, feeling that release into lower back as you come on down. And move the roll out of your way. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by your chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your left hand as you come up. And use your right hand to support your head and neck. Come onto knees. Coming into your next pose today, which is dolphin. We'll work with dolphin and dolphin one leg up. This is a slightly stronger pose working with one leg up. So you have the options of clasping your hands. So the setup is your hands onto your biceps to measure. Your elbows are to the floor, directly under the shoulders. Step your knees back a few inches, and then reach your hands forward. Your elbows aligned with the shoulders. Your forearms are parallel with each other. Otherwise, you're clasping your hands. I'll demonstrate this pose. So from here, your neck and shoulders relax. You breathe into upper back. You lift, spread back, and curl toes under. On exhale, lift knees off the floor. Straighten legs, reach your chest back to thighs and knees. If this feels really strong in the shoulders, you can bend the knees
Or, as I've said, clasp your hands. You will stay here, and then you will be invited to work with one leg up, reaching your left leg back. Stay for about 3 breaths. The foot comes down, the other foot goes up. Stay for about 3 breaths. Okay, so that's where we're going with this pose.
Measure up. Hands onto biceps, elbows to floor. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers, or clasp your hands. Neck, shoulders relax. Now breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Push the floor away as you reach back, moving chest to thighs and knees. Breathe in and lengthen top ribs away from shoulders. Exhale, push the floor away as you reach back. On the next breath, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. On exhale, reach back. If you're working with one leg up, press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, reach in your left leg back. Breathe to left hip, feel for sending left thigh away from pelvis. On exhale, sending that left leg back. One more breath, breathe in and reach your left thigh away from left hip. Exhale, lower your left foot to floor. Press your left foot to floor, breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe to right hip, feel for moving right thigh away from pelvis. And as you exhale, send in your right leg back. On the breath, as you breathe in, you're sending your right thigh away from right hip. And exhale, lower right foot to floor. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, reach back, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees, bellies in. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way on down to the floor. Come into kneeling for bird wing. So your elbows are tucked into the side ribs, your hands are reaching forward. From here, as you breathe in, draw your hands together. Exhale, lift chest, and then open your arms out. Keep the elbows tucking in. 4 more, breathe in, draw your hands together. Exhale, lift sternum, and then open your arms. Now relax chest. And breathe in. Exhale, and open out to the side. Squeeze your elbows in. Breathe in. And exhale. 1 more. Breathe in. And exhale. And release. Come up to stand, coming into your salutations. So stand at the front of your mat. If your knees are tweaky and you need those, you either have a towel or blanket for the mat, so when you go down, your knees are protected, or you'll be able to fold your mat. Standing at the front of your mat with your feet together. If your back is tweaky, bring your feet a little bit wider so that your feet, they are hip distance apart. On exhale, bring your hands together by your chest. Feet presses to floor. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, telescoping ribs as you reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee. Place your left knee to the floor, and as you push the floor away, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees, exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in as you lower down. Cobra, as you inhale, draw your chest and ribs forward. You can do low cobra, bring your hands forward, and then move chest forward, send your legs back. You can bring your elbows off the floor, forearms off the floor. And as you exhale, release, lower down. Hands onto the shoulders, breathe to lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Push floor away in downward dog. Spread the fingers, opening the wrist, strengthening wrist and hands. Inhale, lunge. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Pad the knee if you need. And as you push the floor away, Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, stepping your right leg forward for forward bend. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe in, stand up, lift chest, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Feet presses to floor. Breathe in, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee, place your right knee to the floor. Pad the knee if you need. Just push the floor away, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees. Exhale, low down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, draw chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor, push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, lengthen through the spine. Inhale, stand up, push the floor away, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Reach your sit bones back, pull your belly in as you lift your chest. Let your shoulders soften. Now breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back to plank. Lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, move chest, ribs forward, lengthening legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Turn the right foot forward 45 degrees angle. Then as you push the floor away, reach your arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Draw your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Pushing floor away. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push floor away. And reach your arms out and up towards the sky. As you breathe out, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra, chest is forward. You're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog, pushing floor away. On the breath, bend the knees. As you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, stand up, chest lifts, chair pose. Lift your chest, reach your arms up, but reach your sit bones back. And as you breathe out, stand, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee if you need. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. And then breathe into upward facing dog. So move your chest forward. Lengthen your legs back. Knees are off the floor. Thighs are off the floor. Sit bones tucks to heels. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog, pushing floor away. On the breath, warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot, left foot by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push floor away. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog, move chest forward, lengthening your legs back.
Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push floor away and reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra, chest is forward. You're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the breath, bend the knees. As you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Breathe in, chair pose, lift chest, reach your arms up, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, hands together by your chest. Give yourself a moment as you notice how your body feels. Coming into B series, 3 pose vignettes. Chair pose. Knees are bent, breathe in, sweep your arms up, lift your chest and reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, move chest forward. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back to plank, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, chest forward, legs lengthens back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Extended warrior. Inhale, step your left foot forward by left hand. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot. You can place your right hand onto a block if you have a block available for you. And then reaching your left arm up. Extended twisting warrior. If that's a difficult reach, your left hand can be on sacrum. Press back into your right leg as you breathe in, lengthen ribs forward away from right hip. Push the floor away with your left foot as you twist towards the left. If that's difficult, you can place your right knee to the floor. Your left arm is reaching up. So any of those works for you today. And then breathe in, glide ribs away from your right hip. And exhale, reaching your left fingertips to sky. Deep breath, inhale, glide ribs away from left hip. And exhale, open up, reach up with the fingertips of your left hand. Press your left foot to floor, and then breathe in, feel for moving belly away from left thigh. And exhale, open, reach fingertips to sky. From here, triangle, twisting triangle. Place your left hand onto left hip. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Step your right foot forward about 8 inches. Straighten your left leg. Press back into right leg. Breathe in, glide ribs forward away from right hip. And as you exhale, twist towards the left. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. You can use a block in this pose. And breathe in. Keep gliding ribs away from your right hip. And exhale, open towards the left arm to sky. One more like this, deep breath. And as you exhale, as you open to the left, glide your left hip back. Inhale, release. From here, you're coming into revolved triangle. So if you're using a block, place a block to the outside of your left foot and then step it forward about 12 inches. Bring your left hand onto left hip. Your right hand is onto the block. As you breathe in, stand on your left foot, ease forward, and lift your right leg up and reach your right leg back. And if you can go further, you're reaching your left arm up to the sky. And then breathe in, lengthen ribs forward on your right side. And as you exhale, left arm is up towards the sky. If that's difficult, place your left hand onto hip. And then breathe in, lengthen the ribs away from your left hip. And as you exhale, reach back to your right heel. And then breathe in, deep breath. And exhale, open to right, open to left. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor Step your right leg back, and then step left leg back for plank. You're reaching back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move your chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog, pushing floor away in downward dog. Twisting, extended twisting warrior. Breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left hand to the outside of your right foot. Right hand is onto sacrum. As you breathe in, glide ribs away from left hip. As you exhale, twist towards the right. If you can go further, reach your right arm up to sky. Breathe in, glide ribs away from your right hip. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the right, glide your right shoulder back. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And exhale, open towards the right. Your right fingertips are reaching to sky. From here, twisting triangle. Your right hand is onto sacrum. Step your left foot forward about 3 to 4 inches. Bring your right hand to the left hand to the outside of your right foot. Straighten right leg. Breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. Exhale, twist towards the right, reach your right arm up to sky. You can place your left hand onto a block. Now breathe in, lengthen ribs forward away from left hip. And exhale as you twist towards the right, glide your right hip back. Straighten right leg if you can. Breathe to sternum. And exhale, open towards the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Revolved triangle. So you can use a block. The block is to the outside of your right foot. You're standing on your right foot. Lift your left leg up and reach it back. Then make the adjustments. The block, move it towards the outside of right foot or bring it further forward. Your right hand is onto hip, onto sacrum, or if you can go further, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Stand on your right leg and breathe in, lengthen ribs forward away from right hip. And exhale, reach your left leg back as you reach your right arm up. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, opening up, reaching your right arm up towards the sky. Keep sending your left leg back. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Step your left leg back. And then step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge with your H to B. So your left foot is step forward, your right knee is to the floor. Reach your right hand back. Grab hold of your right ankle with right hand. Left hand is traction in your left thigh forward. Pad your right knee if needed. And as you breathe in, lift belly up away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, fold and draw your right heel as close towards your glute as you can. And then breathe in. Keep lengthening out away from belly, away from pelvis. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, come in a little deeper. Then inhale, release. Release your right foot. Bring your left hand forward about 12, 15 inches away from your shoulder. Left foot. Right hand forward. Left arm, hand is traction in thigh forward. Straighten right leg, lounge lunge. As you breathe in, glide ribs forward away from your right hip.
As you breathe out, arcing chest towards the inside of left leg. Now breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, send your right leg back as you move your chest closer towards your left foot. Now breathe to front of heart. And exhale, opening as you move your chest closer. Inhale. Exhale, release. Pigeon. Now this time do pigeon forward bend. So if you bring your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Bring your left hand down center of the mat. Bring your right arm back, grab hold of your ankle or foot. From here, as you breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold forward, draw your right heel towards the glute. And then breathe in, lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, fold. One more breath like this. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Release your back foot. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Reach back into right heel. Lift your right knee off the floor. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Draw chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step lunge. Breathe in, step your left foot forward step your right foot forward between the hands, left knees to the floor. Pad your left knee if needed. Reach your left hand back, bend your left knee, grab hold of your ankle or foot. Right hand is tractioning your right thigh forward. H to B. As you breathe in, lift out of your left side. And as you exhale, as you come deeper, draw your left heel towards your left glute. And then breathe in, lift sternum. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. Deep breath, keep lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And exhale, fold. One more like this. And exhale, fold, belly's in. Inhale, release. Set up for lounge lunge. Your left hand is coming forward about 12, 15 inches ahead of the shoulder. Right hand is tractioning right thigh forward. Reach your left leg away from you, then press into left shin. Breathe in, glide ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, arcing chest towards your right thigh. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, send your left leg back. As you breathe, breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you exhale, as you open towards the left, glide your right, open towards the right, glide your right hip back. Inhale, release. Pigeon, H to B. So bring your right foot towards the left edge of the mat and straighten your left leg. Bring your right hand center of the mat and then reach your left arm back. Bend your left knee, grab hold of your left ankle. As you breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold forward and draw your left heel in towards left glute. And then breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, fold. Deep breath, spread your breath, spread the breath through the back. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, draw that heel in a little more. 2 more breaths. And inhale, release. Bring your hands onto the shoulders. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Chest is forward, legs have lengthened back. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, bend the knees. Inhale, step or hop your legs between the hands. And then coming down into a seated. From here, reach your legs straight forward. Reach your heels forward, toes are flexed back. Breathe in, reach arms up. And exhale, fold forward. If you can, taking hold of the ball of your feet or hands to the ankles, calves, or floor. Breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Spread your breath into back ribs, broaden your back. And exhale, fold. Deep breaths. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And fold on exhale. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on up. From here, coming into a spinal twist. So lying down on your back, your arms out towards the side. Straighten your right leg. Lift your left foot up, draw the left knee towards your chest. And then bring your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, draw your left knee towards your right, towards the floor on the right side. Your head is in the opposite direction. As you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, soften your left shoulder away from your left ear. Doesn't matter whether your knee comes to the floor, just feel what's going on for you. Don't force this. Breathe in, keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, opening out a little bit more. If you can go further and you want to straighten your left leg, then that option is there for you. But don't force this. Deep breaths. And exhale, lengthen your right leg away from you. Breathe to sternum. And exhale, let your shoulders relax. One more breath like this. And exhale. Place both arms to floor. Press both arms to floor. Breathe in, draw your knees back to center. And exhale, place your left foot to floor. Straighten your left leg. Bend your right knee. Draw your right knee towards your chest. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, your right knee comes towards the left side. The knee is moving towards your hip, towards your armpit. Your head is in the opposite direction to right knee. Breathe into lower back. You're lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release. You can use your left hand to the outside of your right thigh, but don't force this. And breathe. As you breathe, feel you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sit bones lengthens to your left heel. Breathe to sternum. Exhale, soften your right shoulder down. As you breathe, keep lengthening lower ribs away from waist. Exhale, lengthen your left leg away from you. Press your arms to floor, and as you breathe in, draw your knee back to center. And as you breathe out, place your right foot to floor. You can lie down with the soles of your feet to the floor, or bring the soles of your feet together so knees out towards the side, or straighten your legs. Let your arms relax down by your side as you lie down in your final pose, Shavasana. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. If it's comfortable for you, close your eyes and allow your body just to sink as if you're melting into your mat. Reconnect with all parts of you and reconnect with the earth. Allow your body to relax completely. Your shoulders, allow your shoulders to soften down away from your ears. So breathe into your toes and into your feet, into heels. And exhale, feeling for that release as you let go. So breathe in an energy, a nurturing energy into your ankles, into calves, and into shins. And exhale, feel for that release as you let go. As you focus onto the back of your knees, onto your knees, and breathe there. And breathe out, feel for that release as you let go. So you've worked your thighs, your hamstrings. So breathing, bringing in a rejuvenating energy into your hamstrings, into your quadriceps. And exhale, feeling for that release as you let go. Letting go of anything that's not serving. On your next breath, breathe a warm, healing energy into pelvis, into lower back. And breathe out, release. On your next breath, breathe into mid-back and upper back. And as you breathe out, feel for a softening as your back melts into the floor. Let your shoulders soften. Relax your belly and breathe there. And as you breathe out, relax your belly a little bit more. Focus on your diaphragm and sternum. And breathe there. These areas, they really support your body in that so many organs are located in this part of your body. And exhale. Breathe into fingers and to the palm of your hands. And as you exhale, feel your arms just relax as you open your hands, open heart. And breathe to your wrists, into your forearms. And exhale, release. Relax your elbows and breathe to triceps and biceps. Exhale. Relax your collarbones and feel your shoulders as it melts away from your ears. And then breathe into skull. And exhale, release. Allow your body to be still. Allow your mind to be still. Stay with feeling as you connect with how your body feels. Begin to move your fingertips, tips of toes. And then on your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. On your next breath, bend your knees. Move your knees towards your chest. Allow your body to ease side to side, forward and back. And then roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by your chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up and use your left hand to support your head and neck. Coming into a seated position. You're sitting up tall. Bring your hands together, the thumbs lightly touch sternum. Feel the beat of your own heart. Notice how you feel and congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thank you for allowing me to guide. As we finish together, giving thanks with a breath, inhale and exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Really well done. You may feel this in the next hours. Keep yourself hydrated. Epsom salt, magnesium salt, Dead Sea salt, Himalayan, helping to recover your body. So soak in that for as long as you can. And you'll feel very different as you come out of that. If you have comments, then we're always grateful to hear those. And continue your practice. Continue to stay healthy and stay well. There's lots of classes on the apps at the DMU Leisure site. Take care.